when we think about the Avengers, we think of the main four characters that we see in the movie. We think of Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. The issue that we found was that some of the side characters, especially Black Widow, don't get the unique abilities like the other characters.
The problem we're tackling is that Black Widow lacks a sophisticated gadget or ability that is completely distinct from the rest of the Avengers. Our target population are ages 5 to 50. We have an older comic book fan generation as well as a young moviegoer audience. And our big idea that we're taking off with is we want to create a prominent and unique gadget to make her stand out among the Avengers, but we still need to keep her human super spy role intact. Our proposed design solution is the Black Widow Spider, which is a robotic surveillance system that's completely controlled by Black Widow from her wristband. Before starting our research, our team was already aware that Black Widow was a highly trained Russian spy. We also know that Black Widow is sexually attractive and that she does not have her own film, and she is a less popular Avenger.
Now, with our research, we did two types. We did our primary and our secondary research. Our primary research, we asked a very fluent comic book fan what he thought of Black Widow, and he gave us a lot of advice about what we could and could not really do with the character according to the fan base. Our second research was mostly spent around different forums and Wikipedia pages, trying to figure out the character and what we could and could not do in order to improve her design or make her more likable as a character.
From our research, we concluded that fans are upset that there's not a strong female lead in the Avengers. Also, fans have mixed feelings whether or not Black Widow can support a solo movie, but thirst for a strong female lead. Finally, fans feel Black Widow's success relies heavily on her sex appeal, and her movie fans view her more as a sex object.
At this point, we used our research to create a few insights to help narrow the scope of our design. Our first insight was, although Black Widow possesses superhuman qualities, she still allows her human emotion to get in the way. She could benefit from something that helps control her tendency to become overwhelmed and lash out, but we need to sustain her humanity because she is human and we don't want to make her too perfect. Second, Black Widow is seen more as a sexy version of Batman, and she lacks her own entirely unique identity, and we want to create a more independent Avenger character. And third, Black Widow does not maintain a strict fan base, and there's no pressure from the fans to conserve the classic portrayal of her. For our team's concept exploration, we explored and iterated several possibilities until we came up with our final concept. We began with three main categories: surveillance, weapon, and costume. After brainstorming, we sketched three entirely unique initial concepts from each: a surveillance robot, a venom gun, and a new and improved costume. After expanding and contracting several variations of these, we decided that the concept that best suited our goals and user needs was the spider surveillance robot.
For the usability testing, we tested two different users. One was a casual viewer, and the other was a comic book enthusiast. We went through multiple versions of our prototype in order to find the best one, and they led us to our conclusion. Our usability test looked like a giant arm with the wristband on it, and we would slide pieces of paper through it and have people react to the changing screens as if it was an actual piece of technology. They reacted well. There was few minor problems, and we were able to get through those and address those issues in the final prototype. The users had some trouble with our initial usability testing prototype because it was hand drawn and there wasn't very much, for them to latch onto as far as it being a piece of technology. And so that's why our final prototype was made in Photoshop and has some color to it, and maybe it's a little bit more clear in that way. That was something that we couldn't really fix without making it digital.
Our technical strategy is the spider can be easily injected into the movie Marvel Universe plotline. Also, our device utilizes simple robotics that can be created with the technology available to Marvel Studios. Our business strategy is the spider will add a unique tool that will spark the interest of new fans, but would also please existing fans who are eager to see the growth of her as a character. This would also provide Marvel Studios with a new and exciting concept to help start build a solo film for Black Widow, and possibly become a staple feature of hers to most fans. The spider design can be easily translated into a highly marketable children's toy, utilizing remote controls and other RC parts. There is also potential to market a replica version that mimics our technology and can be controlled through an app. And finally, our social strategy is Black Widow has been seen as a sex symbol for many years and was not really known for any one unique ability. The addition of the spider will help push her as a character and help suppress the need for writers to use sexual manipulation as a fighting tactic. This would improve her social image and how male and female fans view her.